oracle cards if anybody's interested. Let me just find it on here. And we will get started. I watched this video today from Jay Leno's Garage. It was very interesting. um, it was an AMX. I think that's the name of the car, AMX. It was like a 1968 and it was pink. And turns out that it was pink because it was given like every year the like Playmate of the Year, like Playboy Bunny, would get a car, and that year it happened to be this car. So it was pink. It was Playmate pink. Anyhow, what a fascinating story this car had. The woman, I don't even remember her name, that owned it, that it was gifted to her. She had it, I think, until like 2010 when this guy bought it from her. Because she went to jail because she shot her husband. Anyhow, but she was a playmate and she wound up getting involved with Sharon Tate. If you don't know who she is, she was killed by George Manson's clan. And this girl happened to be invited to that party but didn't go because she was sick. I mean, what if you get a chance to watch the video, it's a good story, but you're like, holy cow, just when I thought that this story couldn't get any more dramatic, bam, we turned the corner. It was very interesting. Anyway, I just saw Jay Leno on here. That's what reminded me of it. Destiny, love. Looks like you're going to be moving forward with your life relatively soon. You got a love cup full. You got passion coming in. You got some new options. You got good karma coming back to your love life. A water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer comes in. A Libra is around, so is a Capricorn. A committed relationship is on the horizon, and feeling like, hey, I've made it to the top of the mountain. I can breathe a sigh of relief. Things are starting to move forward. No longer feeling like I'm sitting around here waiting for my ship to come in, but you should have some nice options when it comes to love. Soulmate connection is on the horizon, and a disappointment will be moving into the past. That's nice. Flower Girl, M's thoughts about the trip we took. Okay, looks like they feel like it was a good time. It was pleasant, enjoyable, like neither one of you were holding yourselves back. Like either there was something around that was fun, spontaneous, or out of the ordinary that was enjoyable. The Magician is here, the ability to manifest new opportunities around this situation. I think they thoroughly enjoyed themselves, and there could be another trip on the horizon. Yeah, especially with the Magician and the Chariot, things could move forward. There could be another trip planned. T-Vet, love. T-Vet, love. Okay, if you've been feeling weighed down or burdened by love, that's going to move into the past. Moving forward, the love cup is full. Get an air sign around, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. You also have a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Looks like you have a new beginning on the horizon and the committed relationship on the horizon. That would be with a soulmate connection. Got a Virgo coming in. You got a lot of people here. You got a Virgo coming in. You have the world at your feet. And then there's also a creative type. Or it could be that you're working on a creative project with one of these people. you're definitely gonna have choices around which direction you take your love life in. But I think sooner rather than later, you're gonna end up in a committed relationship if that's what you're after. It's coming up pretty strong with the Two of Cups and the Soulmate card. Lemore. Why did Zachary feel the need to call me baby when we just started talking? I told him that we're nowhere close to calling each other baby. He texted me, LOL, yeah. Okay, and I didn't text back after that. Okay. Well, he feels like things have changed between the two of you quickly, and he feels like the romance is starting, or it's starting to kick in, and you're on the brink of a new journey. I think he did jump the gun, but I think he's pretty confident that he thinks things are moving forward with you, and he felt like it was okay. I think he jumped the gun. I think that he should back up a little bit, and you may kind of distance yourself from him for a minute, or you may be feeling undecided about him now. Give it a little bit of time, because I think you did, yeah, it's kind of too soon for that. Yeah, I get it. Like, I feel sometimes like if you rush things too much, it's almost like phony or forced, you know, just let it happen in its own time. I know the story was crazy. Watch it. It's on Jay Leno's. It's a pink AMX. I think that's the name of the car. AMX. Kind of a funny looking car. They say that it came out to compete with the Corvette. I can't imagine that it competed with the Corvette if you look at it. Anyway, it was one hell of a story. And she's in jail now, the lady. He didn't die. The husband didn't die. And then when they were restoring the car, they found a bullet in the car. It's just crazy. Anyhow. Auntie Charlie, why is Mr. J ignoring me? I haven't heard from him. He doesn't feel to me like he's ignoring you. What looks like is happening here is he may be legitimately busy, or he could be putting in extra time around work. It could be work at school. Work at work or work at home, like being legitimately busy or having a lot on his plate. I don't think that he's ignoring you. If you reach out to him, I think he'll respond. It looks like he's feeling, or he may be planning or have in the back of his head a new journey on the horizon with you, and growth and transformation coming to the situation. So like you may be in the back of his head, but he just hasn't gotten to it yet. It does look like you might need to have a little bit of patience with him, but happiness is coming out over the situation. So things either slow down for him, like relatively soon, and things move forward between you and him. Yeah, that's what I think is going to happen. I think things are going to turn around like relatively soon between you and him. And then your relationship either resumes or it picks up. I don't think he's intending to be ignoring you. Adriana, why would we end? You could outgrow the relationship. You know, it doesn't even come up that it would be a bad ending. It comes up that you could outgrow the relationship and decide to end things, and it's only a mild tower moment. You know, like you're either growing in two different directions, or the relationship has just kind of served its purpose. You know, sometimes that happens. Red, general for the next 2 weeks. You could have a new business or job opportunity that could be pretty stable, and you may feel very successful around it. Listen to your intuition. At the Magician, which is the ability to manifest all sorts of new opportunities. Looks like you're not looking back on the past fondly, but you're eager for the future. You're looking towards the future, where you're going to have choices. A wish comes true. Feeling a little bit more financially stable. Taking time for rest, relaxation, and self-care serves you well. Got a Capricorn, a Virgo, and an Aquarius coming in that all may be significant. Lemore, tomorrow. Listen to your intuition. Things are about to change for the better quickly, especially when it comes to money. You got money flowing in. Looks like you have a Libra around that could be of significance, and another air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. You got some good luck. Starting a new journey, and you may be feeling like the hard work you put into business, school, work, whatever you do all day is coming back to you. Life starts to move forward. You also may be taking a little trip, or you could be planning a little trip. Maybe you're discussing it tomorrow, or you're researching it tomorrow. To Kenya, love and finances. Okay, when it comes to love, you may have choices. If you're not in a relationship right now, you've got a couple of choices. Out of the clear blue sky comes a Sagittarius. Communication can pick up pretty quickly with that person. It also looks like it may be slow and steady wins the race, but you could have an offer or a committed relationship coming in with an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Six of Cups, somebody from your past could be returning. Doesn't always have to be an ex-lover. It could just be somebody you knew from the past that may come in as a new option if you're not with anyone. If you are with someone, I would say have patience with your current lover. Life is moving forward. Your relationship is committed, or the commitment is deepening, and communication is picking up. When it comes to finances, Three of Pentacles, feeling grounded and stable around a work or business opportunity, making it to the top of the mountain, breathing a sigh of relief, and a wish comes true around finances. Money's coming in. Empress, love, money, abundance, fertility is on the horizon. Be careful with that card if you don't want children right now. A creative project could bring in money. If you got a creative idea, it could make you some extra cash. Soleil, hi. General, sure. General. You have a wish. First thing that comes in around you is a wish. Put it out into the universe. You got a little bit of excitement coming in. Or you could be doing something out of the blue adventurous. Growth and transformation is coming in, and negativity is moving into the past. Got a soulmate connection coming in on the horizon. Could be with an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. That could have some long-term potential. Four of Wands could also be moving homes, changing homes, or upgrading your current home. Feeling successful around work, business, school, whatever you do all day. Feeling grounded and stable. Fire, you got a fire sign here. It's a freaking fire sign. Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. You do have a committed relationship coming in on the horizon. That's not bad. L'Amour. Well, I like the way the hairstylist does my hair Friday. Yes, you will. Yeah, I think you will. It may be something a little different, but I think you're going to like the change. Soleil, why was I excluded from the meeting during work today? Were they talking about me? That's really unprofessional. Really unprofessional. They weren't talking about you, no. They weren't talking about you, no, but it does show that you feel like you were treated unfairly, and you were. They shouldn't have a meeting and leave one person out. Now, if there were more than one person, if you weren't the only person left out, then I would say, okay, maybe it's like certain people, you know, like only doctors or only receptionists or whatever, only nurses, then I can understand that. But if the whole place had a meeting and not you, no, that's definitely not right. Why were you excluded? Shows the judgment cards in reverse. Poor timing. Could it have been that you were busy doing something else? I still think they should have made arrangements. or they should have broken the meeting up into two parts. You shouldn't have been excluded if it was the whole company. It looks like you have a wish around the situation, though, and you have choices. So I don't think it was a bad thing. I don't like it, though. It's not right. Oppression for next month. If you've recently been feeling like grounded or stuck, or I can't get out of my own way, that starts to change and life moves forward. It looks like you got money coming in. 9 of Pentacles, 10 of Pentacles. You got some ambition coming in. You may feel like life is starting to move forward and you're starting a new journey with the Fool. The Fool also could be something spontaneous happens that's fun, pleasurable, exciting. 7 of Pentacles in reverse. The hard work that you've put into something is about to pay off. Could be something work-related or money-related. You got money coming in. The Knight of Pentacles here. Slow and steady wins the race. But whatever it is you've been putting your attention to, it's going to pay off. Somebody can make you an offer that would be hard to turn down. Could have something to do with an earth sign coming in. Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. Davy, love. Listen to your intuition when it comes to love. Negativity is moving into the past. If you're not with anyone right now, somebody comes in out of the clear blue sky. Could be an Aries. If you are with someone right now, communication picks up. You may be feeling a little indecisive around love because you may have choices coming in. Fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries comes in with a lot of passion. Love life starts to move forward and you feel like you've made it to the top of the mountain and cause for celebration comes in. It could be because you have some nice choices. You got a little adventure coming up too. Lady, General. Feeling like the weight of the world is on your shoulders is slipping off. You know, it's like the energy around you is changing. Recently, you've been feeling a little bit burdened or weighed down. That's moving into the past. Lighter energy is coming in. Stroke of good luck is headed your way, and taking time for rest, relaxation, and self-care serves you well. No longer waiting for your ship to come in. It looks like you got money coming in. 9 of Pentacles and the Empress. Love, money, abundance, fertility. Be careful with that card if you don't want children right now. Walking away from something or someone that no longer serves you. Got a Capricorn coming in that may be of significance. Also a Pisces. A little bit more financial stability comes in and maybe a new business idea that you may be putting some effort into. Feeling successful around a wish coming true around business, work, finances. There's money here. So whatever it is that you're doing it right. There's money coming in. Virgo, why hasn't Omar the Cancer called me? Okay, what's going on here with Omar the Cancer? He may be distracted. He may be very busy. He's got a couple of things happening here. The Page of Pentacles could be working on a business opportunity, working, spending time with, around business and finances. He also may be feeling very successful or spending time with a Capricorn and spending time with a Virgo. That may be of significance. Listen to your intuition when you deal with him. You might need to give him a little bit of space because he may have some choices around him and he may be kind of all over the place right now. Watch out for feeling a little disappointed around him. But, yeah, he's got stuff happening. And I don't know where you are in your relationship with him. But I don't see much communication coming in here right now. Soleil, what's happening the rest of the week and the weekend? The rest of the week, you may be feeling a little bit upset about that meeting. It's going to move into the past by the weekend. I think that you'll be over it. But that may be something that's kind of sitting on your mind for a couple of days. You got a wish before the end of the weekend, feeling like you've made it to the top of the mountain. You can breathe a sigh of relief. And you have the ability to manifest new opportunities before the end of the week or this weekend. Communication could come in with somebody you haven't seen or spoken to in some time. It could be an earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. It also looks like you may be feeling a little bit more respected or well compensated at work. Maybe this doesn't happen until next week, though. A Leo comes in and an Aries comes in. These fire signs got to start showing up. Bastards. That would be something if you met them this weekend. That would be great. Soleil, tomorrow. Tomorrow you may feel like things change for the better quickly. Cause for celebration comes in around, well, temperance could be that you need to have patience with something. Cause for celebration comes in, but you have to have patience. Or it could be cause for celebration comes in around Sagittarius. But there's no fire sign around you just yet. Maybe the Sagittarius is coming in. Like maybe they're coming in sooner than we think. Tomorrow you may be feeling a little bit better respected. You also may be feeling a little bit more confident. You may have a decision to make tomorrow, possibly having to do with money or finances. Tomorrow doesn't look like a bad day at all. Energy around tomorrow is like a new beginning, good karma, and loving, kind, caring, sincere energy. Should be a decent day. Yvette, which soulmate is going to offer me a commitment? First one that comes up is an Aquarius. And they may, in typical Aquarian fashion, come in out of the clear blue sky when you least expect it with spontaneity. After the Aquarius, you have a Libra, and then you have a Sagittarius. I would say the Aquarius first. And that comes up strongest. Libra comes down the line, and then Sagittarius. Virgo, should I take the position of sight lead? Should I take the position of sight lead? Yes, I think you should take it. Yeah. Cards indicate that you'll do well. Or it would be good for you. Sister, what's T feeling towards our friendship, if anything? Could be feeling a little bit regretful for where things are right now. 5 of Cups. Also maybe feeling a little bit like hoping things come back into balance, and could be feeling like a little bit perseverant. Maybe not yet. Maybe we haven't gotten there yet, but perseverance comes up around the situation. At some point she's going to need you, and then the whole shit's going to change. Then she may come back with some kind of an apology. I think she's feeling a little bit regretful. She feels bad. Good, she should feel bad. Sister, if I don't reach out to see, will she reach out? Yeah, she will. But I don't see any reason why you have to wait. If you feel like you're getting stuck in that kind of waiting like moment, I would reach out to her. If you decide not to, you'll hear from her. Yeah, things are going to move forward. You got the Chariot. Jay, how'd the girl from UPS feel when she saw me today? She was happy to see you. She felt pretty passionate. She's listening to her intuition, and she felt like things changed for the better quickly. She was happy to see you. No doubt about that. Red, how does the Taurus guy feel about me? Thinks that you're grounded and stable, loyal, sincere, successful, unique, creative, attractive, kind, caring, and nurturing. Sister, I feel bad not talking to me, but she stresses me out every time we speak. And text her today really offended me. What to do? You know, I hate that we feel bad. I really hate that we feel bad because you gotta put yourself first. You have to put yourself first. But yet sometimes putting yourself first brings in that guilt, and the guilt is worse than having to deal with somebody that's annoying. Right? Like, I'd rather just deal with the annoying because I feel too bad. Let's see what the cards suggest. Cards suggest listen to your intuition. Things with her can move forward, but they should move forward in your own time. So maybe slow and steady wins the race, and you may have to just take her in small doses, especially if you feel bad and you don't want to cut her off completely. Your relationship with her can strengthen if you take her in small doses. I don't know. I don't know why it is that we feel bad. I don't get it. I mean, it's fucking stupid shit. Like today, place an order from Instacart, which I shouldn't even have placed because I ordered ice cream and I ate more of it than I should have. So right there's the guilt. But I ordered a box of like Jell-O. Avery likes the Jell-O and the pudding, and they come in little cups. The box is like $13, but there's a lot in there. Well, the kid delivers it, and there's no Jell-O. There was one like small pack with 4 in it, which would have been fine. If they didn't have it and that's all he delivered, I would have been fine. But I was definitely charged for the big pack. And I was like, I don't want to get him in trouble. But would I get him in trouble? I don't know. I mean, people make mistakes. Not the end of the world. I mean, I can live without Jell-O. And I wasn't mad at him. But I was like, you know what? It's $13. Like, so I replied that there was a missing item. And because I'm like, why, what is it about me that like, I paid for it. Why shouldn't I have that credited to my account? What is wrong with me? Like, and obviously things like that bother me because I repeat the stories, right? Because I can't get them out of my head. Like, you have to put yourself first. If this is weighing too heavy on you, and if she's taking up too much of your energy, then it's not doing you a service. And you have to put yourself first and protect your own energy, even if it's at the expense of somebody else. It's just that damn feeling bad and that guilt. Like, you shouldn't have to feel guilty for not wanting to deal with somebody who's a pain in the ass. But I totally get it. I totally get it. And I hate that about myself. Like, when I think about how, like, I worked in a grocery store for 100 years, the things that people complained about. I mean, people would bring things back just because they didn't like it. I didn't like this cake. Okay, well, give it to the neighbor. What do you want from me? Why should I give you the money back? But we would give them the money back. People would return all kinds of shit. If I didn't like something, I would just give it to someone else. Because you know how it is when they bring me that sparkling water. I'm not drinking that shit. I'll give it to anyone that'll take it. Red. Anything A should be concerned about in the next 2 weeks? Okay, the cards indicate with the Hermit, maybe lay low. I don't know what's going on in this person's life, but I wouldn't stir any pots. I would just kind of lay low. This is kind of like turn in, look into yourself, see what it is that you need to do for yourself. Looks like this person's life will move forward when they listen to their intuition. Being prepared for possibly a little bit of money worries, or maybe a little bit of a holdup around money, but not that big of a deal. I would say lay low over the next couple of weeks. Adriana, this weekend. Somebody may make you an offer that would be hard to turn down, and you may feel like you made it to the top of the mountain. You can breathe a sigh of relief. Success comes in this weekend. Aries comes in this weekend. Air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. A Taurus is around too. You could have a very busy weekend. Cause for celebration comes in. Feeling like I'm no longer waiting for my ship to come in. I got a lot of things happening. Cinnamon, what's going to happen with me and him go to his place? Watch out here with the devil. Like this just may be the opportunity for some kind of earthly pleasures, which is if you're up for that, then enjoy. But with the devil, there could be earthly pleasures. The other thing is that there may be some deceit, so just watch out that he's not bullshitting you about something. Looks like negativity moves into the past, anxiety moves into the past, and you're heading towards the 10 cups being full. I think you'll have a good time. It looks like it's a good time. Just watch out for the devil. You know, like, it's fine, like, if you guys are drinking, just make sure that you don't overdrink. Just make sure, you know what I mean? Like, try to stay in moderation. Empress, love, money, abundance, fertility. Be careful with that card if you don't want children. Cinnamon, general for tomorrow. Got money coming in with the 9 of Pentacles. Feeling like you're prepared and excited for the future. You're listening to your intuition. Life is moving forward. A Virgo may be around, or you could be spending time with a Virgo. Growth and transformations coming in around choices. A Scorpio could be around as well. You may be thinking about going back to school or learning a new area of study. Soleil, will I be able to renew my lease in my current apartment, or do you see me moving when my lease is up in July? Will I be able to renew my lease in July in my current location? Oh, I think you could renew your lease. If you want to stay there, I think you can make that happen. Yeah, you got a 70% chance, yes, plus the 6 of Wands. Yeah, I think that you could stay there. Cinnamon, love for June. Okay, you got a couple of things happening in June. Oh, you got a whole bunch of shit happening in June. Okay, first of all, you have a wish, so put it out into the universe. The world is at your feet. Starting a new journey. You have new people here. You got a Leo, you have an Aquarius, you also have a Libra. So you may have some choices. You got a Taurus and an Aries coming in as well. You might have several different options. You may be exploring your options when it comes to love the month of June. I don't see a commitment yet, but you may be exploring new energy, and that may take your love life to the next level. Could be a pretty busy month. Red, should A be worried about what happened at bar? Well, she's worried. There's no doubt about it. 70% chance, yes, she's worried and she feels burdened by the situation. But whatever happened, it's going to move into the past pretty quickly. Worrying about it is not going to help. Just try to, like, not pay much attention to it. Let it move into the past quickly. Yeah. I mean, the cards are indicating that she's already worried about it. So whatever it is, it will pass pretty quickly. Prussian did one for Mel. Black. Who will I fall in love with in 2021? Okay. Who will I fall in love with next in 2021? Could be a Cancer. You have a slow and steady relationship builds with a Cancer. You got good luck coming in. You got a committed relationship coming in. You got the ability to manifest new opportunities. If you've been feeling stuck lately around love, that should be changing. You also have Sagittarius coming in, but it comes up stronger with the Cancer, and the Cancer comes in first. But love looks like it's going to be good for you in 2021. Soleil, how is Dr. Spearman and NP Tanya feeling about me? Got a lot of respect for you. They think that you're very successful, like you can breathe a sigh of relief because you've made a good impression. They think that you're reliable, loyal, grounded, stable, well prepared, and that you have a lot of potential. You have a wish around the situation too. Soleil, general for my Auntie Candace. Life is starting to pick up the pace. Things are starting to move forward quickly. You got a large sum of money headed your way. Water sign comes in that could be of significance, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Listen to your intuition. Intuition is heightened. Stepping into your own strength and your own self-confidence is going to push your life forward. You have an Aquarius and a Libra coming in. You also have good karma coming back to you, and a wish comes true. Starting a new journey on the horizon, paying off a bill of debt or a loan may make you feel relief. Looks like you may be reconnecting with an old spiritual practice of some type, or you could have a new spiritual practice come in. Ace of Cups. Love cup is full. Taking time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. If you're not with anyone right now, there could be new energy coming in around love. If you are with someone right now, current relationship would be nice. Would be going well with the love cup being full. It looks like rest, relaxation, and self-care serves you well. And possibly taking a little road trip or a little vacation. You may be planning a little vacation. L'Amour, general. Being guided by the divine could bring in a new love interest. The weight of the world is melting off your shoulders and life starts to move forward. Stepping into your own strength, cutting through bullshit, laying down the law, brings the world to your feet. Not looking back on the past fondly, but eager for the future. Capricorn comes in. Fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries comes in. Somebody may make you an offer that would be hard to turn down, and you have cause for celebration coming in. Maybe things may be picking up. It's like you turned a corner and all of a sudden a lot of things are starting to change in a positive way. L'Amour, what can I expect this weekend? Could have a couple of different opportunities, especially around love. Love cup is full. Now, the Hierophant is here, which could be a Taurus enters. It also could be that there's long-term potential around a current relationship or a new relationship or a new connection. You're no longer holding yourself back. You may be taking time for rest, relaxation, and self-care, and anxiety is going to move into the past. Fire sign enters, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Negativity or pessimism or regret is also moving into the past. Could be feeling a little bit more successful and a little bit better respected this weekend. Soleil, love. Could have some choices. Could have some choices. You may not be looking back on the past fondly, but you may be looking more towards the future where you got some nice choices. Communication could pick up right now with somebody who's in your world. If not, with that card, it could be that somebody comes in out of the blue that's brand new energy. Maybe a Virgo. You have a wish, put it out into the universe. You got the ability to manifest new opportunities around love. Balance and perseverance around love pays off, and you have an air sign coming in, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. It also looks like you have a soulmate connection on the horizon and feeling like you've made it to the top of the mountain. You can breathe a sigh of relief. Walking away from people, places, and things that no longer serve you. New opportunities come in. Laying down the law and not standing for any bullshit brings in a better quality person. I hate to say it like that, but that's what happens. And your love life can move forward pretty quickly. You have options. You have a Libra. You have a fire sign, freaking fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. You got a Gemini here. You have an Aquarius here. You've got plenty of opportunity coming in around love. Let's see what happens. Could get a little exciting. And see. What are the fire signs' intentions? Well, they have a lot of respect for you. That's the first thing that comes up. But they don't seem to be putting in a whole lot of effort. The death card is in reverse, which means there's not a whole lot of room for growth and transformation right now, and the relationship may be out of balance. Doesn't look like they're putting in all that much effort. Perseverance is in reverse, and you may feel like it just isn't gaining any traction. If they're not putting in any effort, you may have to put in a little bit of effort just to kind of get the ball rolling. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. But if you don't see them coming forward the way you want, you might have to take the, take matters into your own hands. Lady, well, I like the medical assistant program. Yes, I think you will. Yeah, I think you will. I think you'll do really well in it, and you might really enjoy it. It also could be a stepping stone to something else. And C, has the Scorpio figured out that I'm ghosting him? No, they haven't figured it out. No. Not yet. Elsa, where is Fabian taking me on the date this weekend? As of right now, it looks like it's outdoor dining or something outdoors. I think it's outdoor dining. I think that that's what the plan is. Cause or celebration comes in outdoor dining. Let's see what happens. And C, week ahead. No longer feeling like you're stuck. Feels like things are starting to move forward for you. You've got a little bit of financial stability coming in. You've got some ambition coming in. No longer holding yourself back. And your perseverance pays off. Got a Virgo around that may be of significance. You also have a water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, that could be of significance. Looks like balance is coming back to your life, and you may be feeling a little bit better respected or better compensated at work. And you're feeling prepared and excited for the future or for the near future. Virgo, what's coming towards Osmar the Cancer and Paola the Virgo? Looks like slow and steady wins the race. They may be building a friendship, or they may be spending time together. I don't see a commitment here right now, if that's what they're looking for, or if that's what she's looking for. It looks like they may be building solid ground and a solid friendship, but I don't see a commitment just yet. It looks like they have a lot of respect for one another. They may genuinely like one another, but I don't think it's going to the next level just yet. Georgia, what do the cards say about the Virgo and me? Laying down the law, setting up boundaries which serve you well. The world is at your feet. Could be starting a new journey. You got a wish around the situation. So let's see what happens. Success is coming in around the connection, and things look like they're moving forward. But you kind of can't force them. You just kind of have to let things happen organically. I think things are moving forward between the two of you. Lemore, what can I expect for June? Being guided by the divine. Paying off a bill of debt or a loan makes you feel relief. Feeling like you've made it to the top of the mountain, and an Aries comes in. Feeling like some good luck has come in or come your way, and you may find yourself in a committed relationship before the end of June. Feeling balanced and stable around work or business, no longer feeling held back, and you've got the ability to manifest new opportunities. Red, well, I see Pisces in New York soon. Yes, I think you will. Yeah, like maybe within the next couple of like months, like maybe 6 to 8 weeks, something like that. Sayoni, update on the Taurus and the Cancer's relationship. Seems to be going okay. Looks like things are moving forward pretty quickly. Nobody's holding themselves back. The love cup is full, and there's long-term potential around the situation. Also looks like there may be money around. They've got mutual respect for one another, and they seem to both be pretty happy right now. Cinnamon, how is he feeling towards me this summer? Come this summer, you may find that you guys start a new journey and the relationship moves forward in a different way. Being guided by the divine, he may be putting in more effort, or he may be genuinely looking to spend more time with you this summer. Or he may have more time to spend with you. He may just have more free time. It looks like he's feeling connected to you. He feels that you're grounded, stable, sincere, hardworking, and that you have a lot of potential. He thinks that you're attractive, ambitious, kind-hearted, and perseverant. Cinnamon, how is he going to feel on me going on this trip? I think he's okay with it. It doesn't look like he's holding much burden. It looks like he wants you to have fun, or he wishes you good luck. He wants you to, like, this would be like a wish around the situation. Like, I think he wants you to have a good time, and he thinks that you deserve a little time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Lala, I had a dream about tea. Will I run into tea anytime soon? No, I don't think you will. No. I had a dream last night that I was having twin boys. Imagine that. Jesus. Like, I don't have enough on my plate. But I looked that up, and you know what it said? It said that dreams of twin boys is like financial security, or increasing business increasing, or having more work to do, which I thought was interesting. I don't know what I would have thought that was. I know that like dreams about being pregnant are usually signify like a new idea, but I didn't know what twin boys meant. I should look up and see what twin girls mean. But I thought that was interesting. Dreams are so bizarre. Like, why would I dream of that? Anyway. Elsa, will Fabian want to take me back to his place after the outdoor dining? 6, 7, 8. Yeah. Yes, he will. Goddess, will I get the PPP funds if I apply? Yes, I think you will. I think it's worth it to give it a shot. Lady, will the mean Sagittarius ever apologize? Eventually, yeah, they'll feel bad eventually. It's going to take time, though. Jesus, don't hold your breath. What a pain in the ass this person is. They will apologize eventually. Yes, it's just going to take time. Jesus. So, a general around Demetrius and I. Well, you've got the Magician here, which is like the ability to manifest new opportunities around the situation, and it looks like communication is picking up, so that's good. No longer waiting for your ship to come in. Balance could come back to the situation, and mutual respect. You may feel like you get out of the situation what you put into it. Listen to your intuition. Putting in a little bit of effort around the situation, things can move forward with him pretty quickly. If that's what you want, it's possible. Meanwhile, I think communication picks up next. Rimmel, will S help me make money this week or next? I think they'll help you both weeks if you need the help. Yeah, I think they're willing to help you. And C, is the Scorpio going to go psycho if I block him? Yeah, they might. I would hold off on blocking. I would just try to avoid the dramatics around it. And see, what does the fire sign think I feel about him? I think he thinks that you're sort of into him, or that you're mildly interested. I think he feels like you guys have a nice connection, or that you would be willing to explore it. It does look like he's kind of picking up the vibe that you're sort of into him. Sayoni, O and Rick's relationship update since the argument. Since the argument, the relationship is grounded and it is moving forward, but somebody is still struggling with feeling hurt. But it looks like they're going to get through it. They're prepared to work on the relationship. They're prepared to put work in, and their relationship is going to move forward. Somebody's struggling with feeling hurt, but I think that they get past it. Red, does the Libra miss me? Mm-hmm. 33% chance, yes, the Libra does miss you. Lady did one for Sonia. Elsa, I don't see it yet. Let me do Rimmel. What are Elsa's intentions with me? I don't think he has any intentions yet. I don't think that he's either made the connection or he hasn't realized that you're interested in him. You may feel like you put in a lot of hard work, you didn't see a payoff, but I don't think that he's got a clue right now. It looks like you do have a wish around the situation, but you might have to kind of let him know that you're interested or you want more from the situation, because it doesn't look like things are moving forward real quick between you and him. Looks like wherever things are right now, this is sort of where things are staying for quite some time. Yeah, I don't think that he's putting in enough effort right now. You might have to put in a little more effort, just to kind of get the ball rolling. AS, what does Tira feel towards me? What does Tira feel towards me? Thinks that you're intelligent, focused, smart, sincere. This is like kind-hearted, sincere, loving, caring, compassionate. Thinks you're very intuitive, hardworking, and you have a lot of potential, and that you're very well prepared. Soleil, Corteris and I. Communication may pick up out of the clear blue sky, and all of a sudden, he may want things to move forward pretty quickly. all of a sudden he's not holding back anymore. If you felt like recently he was holding back, he may be showing up with the love cup full. He also may be showing you a little bit more respect. Someone from your past, he's returning. Six of Cups. I don't see a commitment on the horizon. But the communication could pick up. You may be seeing and hearing more of him, and you may be spending more time with him. Yeah, he seems like all of a sudden he's like around a lot, or he's putting in a whole lot more effort. Phantom. What can I expect in the near future, Gemini? Out of the clear blue sky, you could get communication from someone you haven't seen or spoken to in quite some time. Could have a new love interest that may be entering. Looks like you have the Empress here, which is love, money, abundance, fertility. Be careful with that card if you don't want children right now. No longer feeling burdened, feeling like you're being guided by the divine brings you to the top of the mountain. You've got an air sign coming in, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. You also have an Aries coming in. Perseverance pays off around work. Work, business, money, finances, and paying off a bill, a debt, or a loan makes you feel relief. If you're not in a relationship right now, you do have a commitment on the horizon, and you have good luck coming in. If you are in a relationship would look good with the Two of Cups. It's a nice commitment. And see, why pursue me and then act cold? It's annoying. This person doesn't really know what they want. They feel unprepared. They feel out of balance, and they've walked away, or they pull their energy back when they're not sure what they want. So it's like some days they feel like things are moving forward quickly and that there is a nice connection and that there's long-term potential. And then other days they're not so sure and they kind of put the brakes on. It is annoying. The positive thing you have here is the Sun, which means that even though the Sun is in reverse, happiness can still come over this situation. I wouldn't let it go on for too long. If this person's blowing hot and cold for too long, I would make a decision to forget about it because it's just going to drive you crazy. But I would give it a little bit more time because the Sun is in reverse. Red. How the nature ritual I did go. Looks like it went well. Four of Wands is positive. The Nine of Cups, the Hierophant, the Chariot. It looks like things went well. Things should be moving forward. Your wish comes true. There's long-term potential around whatever it is that you did. It went well. Soleil, did someone stab or do something to my tire? I don't think somebody stabbed it because I think you would know. I think if somebody stabbed it, it would be a big enough gash that the tire would be totally flat. And it takes a good amount of strength to stab a tire. Not that I would know. Like, how would I know that? If I didn't try it. I didn't try it. But I just know that it takes a lot of strength to stab a tire. But let's see. Did somebody do something to it? I don't think anybody did something to it. There could be a slow leak or something like that. But I think if it was stabbed or it would be a big enough puncture that you would see it and the tire would be flat. It could be a slow leak. I would keep my eye on it, and if that light comes on, I would have it looked at. Just because I'm paranoid, I'm like, I would rather have it checked out than, have an issue. AS, I feel called to take a break from classes, but would taking a physical exercise class be a better idea? I also feel called to get into shape. Okay. Feel called to be taking a break from classes. I don't have a problem with people that take a break. I think that if you need to take a break, that's fine. The danger around taking a break is, making sure that you go back. Like that's the thing. Especially if like you want to get it done. Like that's the thing. You don't want to be in school forever. You just kind of want to get it done. As far as the taking physical exercise, I would always suggest that. I think it's great for mental clarity. I think it's good for grounding yourself. I think it's excellent for more things than just physical. But like anxiety, it's good for mental clarity. It's good for your self confidence. It's good for the endorphins that make their way to your brain. I can go on forever about physical activity. I would definitely suggest that you take it. If you can take physical exercise classes, right, for a semester and take less academic classes, make it a little easier that way, I would say go for that. Um, Physical activity, yeah, I think it's important. I think, and if you're feeling calling to do it, I would not put it off. I would start immediately. And look, with YouTube, like I'm doing these videos on YouTube every morning, and some of them are like 20 minutes. Like you can do them, it'll cost you nothing. So I would at least start there. I mean, the thing about pausing school is that sometimes people pause school and then they have a hard time going back. What's in motion tends to stay in motion. Taking a break can be difficult. And that's the same thing with exercise. Once you start it, you're not going to want to stop. But if you take some time off from exercise, it's hard to get that ball rolling again. So I would definitely start that immediately. And you can do it. You can start right now. I like, who have I been watching lately? I've been doing I think her name is Heather Robinson. They're high intensity videos. Some of them are pretty intense. I did one the other day that was a guy and a girl. The girl was doing like modifications, and some of them were really hard, but some of them were totally doable. I was sweating like a pig. That was a longer video. I think it was 33 minutes. Shit, I forgot what their name was. It was a guy and a girl, though. I don't know. I'm sure that you can find a million of them. But anyhow, today I did Chloe, her name is. Chloe Tong, maybe? Chloe Tong, I think that was her name. Anyhow. Georgia, get an attorney or see if the issue resolves or drops. Okay. Should I get an attorney? Cards indicate get an attorney, or at least run it by an attorney. See if you can get somebody to like listen to whatever it is, like a free consultation. That may be all you need right now, but I would run it past an attorney. Rimmel, if I start showing up at his workplace more often, would that work? I don't know how to approach him. Well, see, here's the thing. It depends what kind of work he does, right? Like, let's just say he works in a gym. If you're just a patron of the gym, he's going to think that you're just going to the gym like everybody else. You know what I'm saying? You have to take it to the next level somehow. Like if he works in a grocery store, it's like he's a checkout guy at the grocery store, or he's cutting salami in the deli. He's just going to think that you're coming in there because you need something. He's not going to think, oh, she's coming in here because she's interested in me. So somehow you have to start having conversations with him that can lead somewhere. I don't know if you can find a way that, like, if you have like a mutual interest and you can kind of connect that way. There's got to be something outside his work, because if you're just showing up at work, he's not gonna, and it's like a everyday kind of a place, like the post office, or like the grocery store, or yeah. I think that you're gonna have to do more than just show up there. Yeah, because it's like yeah, I don't think he's got any idea that you're interested in him. Wherever it is he works, he may just think that you're there because you need something. which is what I think, especially if it's like an everyday kind of a place. And with the Hermit here, it doesn't even look like you guys are doing that much communication. You got to start communicating. Um, at, at the very least, find something that you guys have mutual interest in and talk about that. But somehow you got to get communication up. Because otherwise, yeah, he's pretty clueless. He comes up as unprepared. He comes up as out of balance. I think that he would be even surprised to even think that you were interested in him. I think he just has no idea. I would try to cultivate some kind of a relationship with him that is, like you could talk to him because, he works at the grocery store, right? But you could start a conversation and start talking more. It has to be more than you just showing up there because he's not picking that up. Yeah, find something that he's into. Somehow find something that he's into, or something that you think he would be into, or ask him. Whatever it is that he does, whatever his work is, ask him a question about something there. Start the conversation that way. But there has to be a way that you can develop some kind of a relationship with him other than I just see him at work. Because that's not enough. Like to him right now, you're just a customer or a patron or whatever. Sonia, my Aunt Nadia is kind of being exposed for her lack of empathy and evil intentions lately, and it's a bit scary. I want to know if she has cast or has put a spell or harm. No, I don't think so. Those types of people usually have narcissistic issues, and they're not usually. I mean, they could be, right, spiritual people, but most of the time, like people that have low empathy. I don't think that she's looking to harm you. I just don't think that if you're not in her way, she's not going to bother. You know what I mean? No, she hasn't done anything to you. No, and I don't think that she will. Somebody that's in her way, that's the person. But I don't think that she's going to do it through witchcraft. Like she'll do it with manipulation. She'll manipulate things. She'll make life hard for them. That those types of people don't usually use metaphysics. They usually use they don't have time to wait for that. Like they'll make trouble or they'll do what they have to do to get what they want, but they don't usually go to that because those things take time. It takes time for a spell to work. You don't cast it on Monday and get your results on Tuesday. But this person is not going to sit around waiting for what they want to happen. They're going to make it happen. If they have to manipulate somebody into something, if they have to expose somebody, if they have to, throw somebody under the bus, and they'll do that immediately. And the thing is that a lot of those people, they don't think long term. So they may lie to get what they want in the moment, but eventually the lie gets exposed because they're not smart enough to see past, like they can't see past Tuesday. Do you know what I mean? Like in the moment they'll lie. Yeah, I don't know who he is. I don't know who he is. Yeah, I never met him before. But then it comes out that like you were with him yesterday. You know what I mean? Like they don't see past. So I wouldn't worry about this person so much. I don't think that they're as much of a threat as you may think they are. Soleil, my next committed relationship and timing. Timing could be within the next 9 weeks or sometime this summer. Well, you're heading towards the 10 cups being full, so that's good. You got a couple of nice things happening. Stepping into your own strength, stepping into your own confidence, and not standing for any more bullshit is going to bring in like a higher vibrational person. Things seem to change for the better for you quickly. Love, money, abundance, fertility comes in. You've got several people here. You got a Capricorn. You have happiness coming in. You got an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Got a Leo coming in. You got a Cancer here. You may have choices when it comes to your love life, and you're going to have a wish. So put it out into the universe. I'm going to say sometime this summer, you should find yourself in a committed relationship. And C, does he know his behavior annoys me? I'm silent. No, I don't think he knows. Nope. Soleil, why did he stop contacting me? He's had some stuff happening here. He had a betrayal and a tower moment that happened around him. That kind of took his attention. He had a lot of anxiety. He had an argument with someone, and that's where his head was. So that's why you haven't heard from him. But you got the Knight of Cups here, which means if this is a romantic interest, there's romantic potential in the near future. Perseverance could pay off around this situation for him. Let's see what happens. He may be back around. Soleil, what should I be cautious and aware of? I don't really think you have all that much to be aware of. It looks like the hard work that you put into business is coming back. It looks like you have a wish. I would say if anything to be aware of, I would be careful maybe of like not overspending too much money. It looks like you have a lot of money coming in, but just make sure that you're not, like willy-nilly, or maybe you're, watch your finances, which is what I would say to everyone these days, only because, I don't know, I feel like everything is just really uncertain. But otherwise, I mean, it looks like money's coming in, money's flowing, communication is coming in. Seven of Cups, you're going to have choices. You have growth and transformation coming. Looks like life is starting to move forward, no longer feeling so stuck. Got success coming in around business and work. Things look pretty good. Elsa, will Fabi and I get intimate after outdoor dining this weekend? Will I even go? Well, that's your decision. The other day you were saying that you wanted to wait till marriage. So I wouldn't go to his house I'm not saying that if you go to his house, you have to have sex with him. But if you don't want to have sex with him, I wouldn't go to his house. I wouldn't, because I feel like, don't put yourself in that situation. Like, sex is a choice. Like, you can choose not to do it. So if you, like the other day you wanted to wait. Now if you don't want to wait anymore, then go to his house. But if you want to wait, I wouldn't put yourself in the predicament where you have to turn him down. Only because I just don't think that it's starting the relationship on the right foot. Like, I feel like if you're gonna be in a position where you have to turn him down, I would rather see you avoid the situation. I wouldn't go. I would go home. I would say, it's late, I have to go home. But that's your decision. I would make it before you get there. Like, I would make the decision before it comes up. Like, I'm not going or I am going. But that's up to you. You have to make that decision. Like, the cards can't tell you if you're going to have sex with someone. You have to decide whether or not you're going to have sex with them. So that's your call. I can tell you that I think it's going to come up soon. If it's not this weekend, it's going to be soon that comes up. So that may be a conversation that you need to have with him. But the cards can't tell you if you're going to have sex. Like, you have to decide that. It's not written in the stars, whether or not you go to bed with someone. That's up for you to decide. So that's your choice. But I would definitely make it before you go out on Saturday or whatever day it was. Because the situation's going to come up at some point. Red. Could J and A end up together? I think he loves her. Could J and A end up together? They could. They got a 33% chance, yes. But it looks like there's a lot of shit here that's gone on that's going to need to be dealt with. So, yeah, there's going to be a lot that's got to get unfucked. And then, yeah, that could. Charlie, today is my birthday. Birthday messages. Oh, happy birthday. Well, the love cup is full, which is the first thing around you. So if you're in a relationship, great. If you're not, the love cup is full moving forward. Listen to your intuition. Intuition is heightened. Anxiety is moving into the past. Life is starting to move forward. Feeling like you made it to the top of the mountain, you can breathe a sigh of relief. And with the Six of Pentacles, it's like feeling like the hard work that you've put into work is coming back to you. You're being better compensated. You're also being better respected, and you're being guided by the divine. Communication picks up with somebody significant. Maybe thinking about going back to school, learning a new area of study, and you may be making a decision to walk away from people, places, and things that no longer serve you. If you're not with anyone right now, love interest could come in. If you are with someone right now, romance picks up. Not with anyone, you've got an earth sign coming in, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. Soleil, I wanted information on my next committed relationship. Like, what will it be like? Okay, what will it be like? It should be pretty romantic. It could be grounded and stable, or relatively grounded and stable soon in the relationship. Like, it may happen quickly. You guys may go back to school and learn a new area of study together. That may be something that you do together. Looks like this person is grounded and stable. Like, they're secure in who they are. They don't have a lot of bullshit around them, and things move forward pretty quickly. Soulmate connection. You may be traveling with this person like pretty frequently. Like, it may be something that you do, I don't know, twice a year or something like that. And happiness comes out around the situation. It looks like it's a good, committed, solid relationship with not a lot of drama around it, which is nice. Sonia, I suspected her after I cannot tell what she said or did, but watch her be happy for a relative's fatal illness. She didn't even make the effort to hide her emotion. See, those people, like there's something wrong with their brain. I mean, I've done a lot of research on this because I've had a lot of them around me, like in the last couple of years. Their brains don't develop the way regular people's brains develop, and they can't feel other people's pains, which is like, it's crazy for me because I'm the opposite. Like, I feel everything. But like, could she do something harmful to you? Like, if you got in her way, but like, she didn't cause this person to have a fatal illness. She may not care. It might not faze her. She may feel like he got what he deserved or whatever. But that's not really anything but her just being a nasty person. She didn't cause it. You know what I mean? Like, people that manipulate things, like, they're like, manipulation works really well in the moment. It doesn't work long term. So it doesn't really take long before people start to expose themselves for who they are. Once you got somebody's number and you know who they are, that's it. Like, you can be manipulated once, you can be manipulated twice, but like, it's not going to take long before you figure out who they are. People that don't have empathy, they don't have empathy, but they don't have power either. Like, they can't do anything. Like, what is she going to do to you? She can't do anything to you. She just might not care if something bad happens to you because she can't feel your pain. She just literally doesn't care, which is like, we look at it like, how could you not care? But I mean, I've heard people in my life say pretty horrible things, like things about other people's children, or like just like they just don't care, or like laugh at when other people are going through a hurtful situation, but they don't have any power to control it. They may get off on somebody else feeling pain, or they may try to embarrass someone because they think it's funny, but they don't have the power to hurt you. They don't have the power to make something happen or not make it happen. They just don't care. They're just an evil person. And there are evil people in this world. There are people that don't have good intentions. But that doesn't mean that they can, like, they can't really physically do anything to you. She can't do anything to you. She can't make you lose your job. I mean, she could try, but like, how is she going to do that? Like, what is she going to do? You know what I mean? Like, don't give her the power that she doesn't have just because her behavior frightens you. Yeah, I know. Oh, I know. But I've seen it. Listen, I have never in my life experienced so many people that are mean to children, evil to children. Like, how could you be evil to a child? Like, evil intentions, and they're evil. Like, um, like I don't want anyone to know you exist. That to me is evil. Like, you want somebody to be a fucking secret? Like, really? You're an adult, okay? Like, you're disgusting. But they don't care. They don't have any empathy. They don't care. It's all about them. It's what they want. And if somebody has done something to them that they feel is, doesn't follow what they want, and then something bad happens, they think that person deserves it. They're disgusting, but they don't hold any power. And it's actually, we don't really see it, but what's going on inside them and the way they feel about themselves is so vile and disgusting that they really think that they're really disgusting people, and they know it. So, you know what? That person's got to live with themselves. And that's hell that we'll never understand. Because from what they say is those types of people, they spend their whole life trying to put on a facade for other people that it's like literally exhausting. It's literally exhausting to try to keep up with it, and they can't keep up with it. They just can't, and it's exhausting. And that's how you're seeing who she is now. Well, other people are seeing it too. I know. I don't understand it. Um, Well, I mean, she could expect it. I mean, there are some things like that you can expect. Like if somebody smokes and they get cancer, like you know what I mean? Like I went to a therapist after my mom died, and I said something about my mom dying of cancer, and the therapist said to me, "Your mother was a cigarette smoker. She died of lung cancer because she smoked cigarettes." So there was nothing around like it to a psychiatrist. It's like there's nothing that's like there's no witchcraft. There's no there it's like you smoke, you get cancer. End of story. You drink, you get cirrhosis to the liver. There is nothing here that was wished upon anybody. It was a choice that that person made. Now, some people smoke until they're 100 and they don't get cancer. Why? We don't know. It could be the emotions, it could be the way their body processes it could be genetic, we don't know. But so whatever this person got, they may have been predisposed to it because of their lifestyle, so they may have seen it coming. Somebody who's very heavy and they have a heart attack, you can kind of see that coming. I mean, I had a friend who was very young. She was extremely heavy. I worked with her at the store. She had a stroke very young, like maybe 40, and she recovered, but she didn't live much longer after that. And like, it, if you would have seen her, you would have understood. She was extremely heavy. She was a smoker, everything to the extreme. That's just how her personality was, very extreme. And she died young, so you could kind of see that coming. So I just don't drive yourself crazy over her, because I don't want you to put that in your head. She doesn't have any power over you. More. Can you tell me more about this new love that I'm going to be committed to in June? If you decide to move forward to a committed relationship, the relationship strengthens quickly. It moves forward quickly. Communication is good, or communication is fluid. Well-balanced relationship, Six of Pentacles. Six of Pentacles, which is like feeling like what you get out of it, you put into it, and like you never. So when Six of Pentacles shows up, it's the kind of thing where you never have to question: is he going to show up? Is he going to answer? Like it's just a relationship that flows very easily. And it looks like you got a Capricorn here. Could be a Capricorn. You also have a Cancer here, and you have a Libra. Well, let's see. Could be a passionate relationship. It could have long-term potential, and you have a wish. Put it out into the universe. There you go. There's your commitment. Soleil. I don't drink, I don't smoke, but I spend. I feel like everybody's got something, and that's okay as long as you know, you kind of don't go too overboard. Virgo, general. Things could change for you for the better quickly. You got some negativity here that's moving into the past, maybe starting a new journey. Not looking back on the past as positive, looking back on the past and seeing it for what it was and eager to move forward. You have an Aquarius coming in that may be of significance. You have a Capricorn coming in. You could have a new business or job opportunity on the horizon. Feeling balanced and stable. And heading towards the 10 cups being full. Somebody may make you an offer that would be hard to turn down. Life seems like it's moving forward for you. Stepping into your own strength. Stepping into your own confidence. Oh, you're welcome, Elsa. Rimmel. Yo, you're welcome. I have something in mind. I'll try that tomorrow. Is he going to be at work tomorrow or not? Okay, is he going to be at work tomorrow? I think he is going to be at work tomorrow. I think he is. Good. Good luck. Good luck. Soleil, gentle around my mom, Tamara, and I. I don't know if you got communication still down with the Virgo card, the Hermit here. If communication is still down, fine. If it's not, it may go down again. Or there may be a moment where you're taking a moment to figuring out what it is that you want out of the situation and how you're going to proceed. If that's, you're turning in for yourself to figure out what it is you want, that's fine. It looks like the solution to the problem may be in front of you and you just haven't made the connection yet. It does look like the two of you are going to start a new journey, and it looks like things could change for the better for you quickly. It really is going to be your decision. She may be feeling a lot of regret and she may be feeling bad about everything that's gone on, but you're calling the shots moving forward. You can have success around the situation if you want to, but if you're not ready for it and you don't want to put in the effort, you don't have to. Excuse me, you do it when you're ready. Inevitably, I think the relationship improves. Virgo. Will the Cancer, Osmar, and the Virgo Paola end up in a romantic relationship? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I think so, yeah. They've got a 70% chance, yes, with 2 aces and the moon, which is like listening to their intuition. I do think that their relationship could move forward to the next level. Salad. Will me and JC ever talk again? Yeah, I think you will. Yep. Elsa. Will Fabian and I start a long-term relationship? You could. Cause for celebration comes in. 70% chance, yes, you start a long-term relationship. Red. Would J and A be great parents to each other's kids? Yeah, I think so. Yeah, more or less. Yeah. Mickey, does Emma H from the CC want to hook up? Yes, I think she does. Yeah, I think she does. You got 3 aces. That's pretty definite. Have a good time. Lamore, health in 2 weeks. You've got some ambition coming in around your health, no longer feeling like you're stuck and feeling as if things are moving forward for the better. If you've been making like simple changes around your health, or you've been putting in effort in certain areas, whatever it is, health-wise, you got the world at your feet. Things look like they're improving. But you know that I would always tell you to go see a doctor and don't rely on this as your checkup. But it does look like your health is okay, or your health may even be improving. Salad, what will happen when we do talk? It doesn't look like all that much happens. It looks like you may be feeling like relief around the situation, or you may feel like you've kind of cleared the air. You got good karma coming in. The Four of Wands is positive, but Ace of Pentacles is in reverse, so I don't see a new beginning. But you may clear the air, and you may feel like whatever happened in the past, you kind of resolved it, and then you both move forward from there. It doesn't have to mean, too, that you're only going to speak once and that's going to be it. But you may feel like whatever happened in the past gets resolved, and then you have the opportunity for things to move forward in some fashion. It may not be anything to write home about, but at least the lines of communication will be open, and there will be a different energy around the situation. Mihak 503, what's coming towards me in the future? Got some good luck coming in. You're also walking away from people, places, and things that no longer serve you. Maybe thinking about going back to school or learning a new area of study. You could be feeling a little bit better compensated at work, school, business, whatever you do all day. You also may feel like you're being better appreciated. Looks like communication picks up out of the clear blue sky, possibly with a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Looks like you're being guided by the divine, and you're feeling like the hard work you've put into life is coming back to you. I think things are starting to turn around for the better. Salad, how does Elle feel about what's happening? How does Elle feel about what's happening? How does Elle feel about what's happening? Okay, I don't know what's going on, but Three of Cups in reverse can indicate that this person feels like there's third-party interference that's interfering in whatever is happening. They also may feel a little bit upside down, a little bit ungrounded, and they may be kind of isolating themselves because they don't really know what they want. I would say this person feels a little bit upside down, a little bit unprepared, and a little bit all over the place. You might have to give them a little bit of time. Mel, you could close them. Thank you. Thanks. Elsa, I don't see the question yet, so let me do red. Money and career this weekend. It looks like you got money coming in this weekend. You could be prepared for either working hard, putting time and effort in. New opportunity comes in. Somebody may make you an offer that would be hard to turn down. Listen to your intuition. Feeling a little bit more financially stable this weekend. Money's coming in, 9 of Pentacles. Elsa, Fabian wants to make more money than me. Will he eventually make more money than me with his 2 businesses? I don't see what the big deal is about who makes more money, but it could take a while before he makes more money than you. It's not coming up strong that he's going to be making more money than you, but who cares? Like, you know what I mean? Like, that shouldn't make a difference, but it might take a long time until he starts to turn that kind of a profit in the 2 businesses. So he may have to just, you know, be okay with it. I mean, I don't see what the big deal is really, but I guess it may be his ego. It's going to take time. It's going to take time. Eventually, yeah, it's possible, but it's not showing right away. Yeah, and I know I wouldn't bother me either, but he's going to have to just work a little harder. But, you know, that's how it is with business. Sometimes it takes time. I think they say it takes like 5 years really before you start to see a huge profit when you start a business, depending on what the business is. But, you know, you do the best you can. Money's not everything. It definitely helps. It definitely helps. Like, there's nothing like retail therapy, right? Like, if you could go out and buy anything you wanted, yeah, it feels good. But it feels good for 5 minutes, right? And then it doesn't really take away anything. All that bullshit's still there. All right, let me see. Okay, who else do we have here? How about Angel? How's Elisa feeling about me? I told her Friday. What does she feel about me? Okay. Oh, you told what? All right. How does she feel about what I told her on Friday? All right. I don't know what you told her, but she feels like she's listening to her intuition and she's stepping into her strength. She's starting to feel grounded and stable, and she's also starting to feel happy, or happiness is coming to the situation. She may be taking charge of her life, and she may be spending a lot of time thinking about things, thinking about what she wants and how she's going to move forward. And she's got the Two of Wands, so she should be prepared to move forward in the near future. I think that she's a little bit interested. She may not be head over heels in love just yet, but she may be intrigued. Yeah, there could be more to come between you and her. Mel, did Spirit channel through me this evening? Did a Spirit channel through me this evening? Yes, a Spirit did. I don't know what you experienced, but you got 3 aces, which would be yes. 99% chance yes. And you have another question. Let me answer for Maggie. Will R contact me in the next 2 months? I don't see communication coming in. No, I'm not convinced that you're going to hear from this person in the next 2 months. Nav, updated love reading for May. What can I expect? You could feel like the love cup is full with a new love interest that treats you really well. You may feel like you've made it to the top of the mountain, and you could feel like the anxiety around love is moving into the past. Could be new energy coming in. Could be brand new energy coming in with a Cancer. And you may feel like your perseverance around love is finally paid off. Oh, you're welcome, Angel. Good luck. Anukriti, HS's energy towards me in the near future. The energy is kind of stable, but also stuck. I don't see all that much happening from his end. It looks like things are kind of stuck with the Hangman. And you may feel like you were either treated unfairly or you're not seeing the respect that you deserve. Mel, heavy eyes, not sleepy, and I was twirling my paper and speaking in third person. Then, oh my God, that's weird. That's very strange. Wow. Very strange. Tori, how does Anthony T feel about me? Thinks that you're intelligent, kind-hearted, sincere. Thinks that you're compassionate, intelligent, intuitive, well-balanced, attractive, and adventurous and spontaneous. Xavier, you just want a general reading? Just general? Maybe thinking about going back to school, learning a new area of study. Could be for business, could be for pleasure, but whatever it is, it's positive. Not looking back on the past fondly, but you're eager to move forward with your life. If you're not in a relationship, you have a commitment on the horizon. If you are in a relationship, great things look good. Not with anyone. Air sign comes in, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. You get some passion coming in. And it looks like life starts to move forward. Perseverance pays off around love. Also pays off around finances. Anxiety moves into the past. Rosie, B and T. You may feel like things aren't growing and transforming the way they should. You may feel like you kind of hit a standstill, and that may make you feel like a little bit burdened by the situation. Give it a little bit more time. Because you do have good karma coming, and you do have a wish. Put it out into the universe. If you feel like things have kind of hit like a standstill, or like nothing is really happening, that energy may change in the near future. I'd give it a little bit more time. Mel, will he feel his love is different towards me than those from his past? It's going to be a different relationship, and he's going to be a different person. 6, 7, 8. Yeah, it's going to be different. It's going to be different. He's going through growth and transformation, which is he's going to leave the old person he was behind. Steps into his own strength. He's healing old soul wounds. He's ready to move forward with his life. And by the time he enters a relationship with you, or the possibility or situation comes up, he's kind of grown up a bit. And he's kind of in a different place. All right, I'm going to do Sanch for the rest of the day. Listen to your intuition. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. It's important. The Taurus may be around that's of significance. You're not feeling like you're being held back, but you may have a lot going on. Make sure that you're taking time for rest and relaxation. Got a busy weekend coming up. Magician. All right, Magician's the last one I'll do. Will I pass my philosophy class after I turn in the remaining assignments tonight? 6, 7. You're going to pass. Yeah, you should pass. Alrighty, that's it for me tonight, guys. I will be on tomorrow. I'm just not exactly sure of the times, but I will be on, and I will see you guys then. And if anybody needs anything privately, feel free to email me. Have a great night, guys. Thank you all. Bye-bye.